You know how like Neo's all like flying and whoosh 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 and all that, and then he turns out to be like a programmer. So it's kind of exploring the universe of the reality. So it turns out Ian isn't. Oh, what if Ian isn't Mido and some superhero, some super insanity clown that's running around and destroying all these things? He wakes up in a mental institute. And that's the reality of it. And what's really unique about this is it's going to be based on real life incidents. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's give them everything. Let's show them everything. Let's open our doors. I'm not afraid to show anything. I'm not condoning anything bad. I'm not influencing anything that I feel like is a negative consequence. I'm pretty sure I have a good team to keep my head in this. So what really happens behind closed doors? What happens when you wake up from Mido, from your blackouts? Where do you wake up? I don't know. What really is the truth behind my episodes? You know? And I think that's another universe to really open up to our fans. I think that is what I'm willing to really lay out. And I believe this is absolutely essential. And I don't care if people say, but is that really like, it takes away so much from the character. But perfect. It's amazing. That's exactly what I want you to see. I want you to see what's real, and I want you to see what... No, scratch that. I want you to tell me what's real. Because for me, it's been one of the most difficult questions ever. I still sometimes struggle when I wake up to figure out what's real and what's not. You know, I know how dangerous it could be. Don't get me wrong, I know how dangerous a lot of my concepts could be. Playing into a disorder like that. You're condoning it. No. If I had to weigh out, this is the biggest question I've always asked myself. Do I want to become an artist? If I'm going to become an artist, I'm going to base my artistry on something real, personal, and real. If not that, why become an artist at all? Not shading anybody else, but everyone has their own reason. Me personally, that's the question I've always asked. Why am I ever going to become an artist if I don't make it about something that is absolutely essential and personal to me? And the reason why I question that to me is because, man, you're playing with fire. You're going to give your disorder a name. You're going to bring him to life. He was always alive, but now you're giving him a name. You know what you're doing. Oh boy, you know how much power you're giving to that. So I don't know how detrimental, well, I didn't know to what extent, but I knew. How bad is it going to get? Well, let me weigh the options. How self-destructive are you going to get? I'm pretty clear, I'm pretty sure, just estimating what I've already been through and now putting this out to the world, hair in my goddamn mouth, putting out this into the world, how willing are you to go to what extent, at what cost? Now, this is a good question because for me it's like, let's see, I want to find a good representation of what I go through, but to be honest, I haven't really found it. I feel like the world's going to shit. I feel like it's absolutely going to shit, and there's just so much bad influence. I'm gonna be real. There's just so much bad influence, and I fucking hate that. I just really, really hate that. And for me, it's like if you can, then should you? In my case, yes. I think it's bigger, and this is why I say in the beginning, this is way bigger than me. This is nothing personal. I truly believe it's something that I have to do. It's really nothing personal. But it does come from something personal to me. But if I think about it, it's like, okay, I'm laying out all of this. I'm showing everyone my scars. I'm showing what it's doing to me. But every time I see somebody say or read, quote, you helped me understand me, you saved my life. Through this, you gave me a better understanding of my dad. Through this, you gave me a better understanding of my loved ones, my friend. This is why I do it. This is literally why I choose to do this. Even if I go to the extent of going crazy, I might as well leave something. And man, I know how much I can take. Hopefully. That's an understatement. I don't know how much I can take. Don't make assumptions. But for me, I think it's more important, and I trust the process. I have a very good team around me, and I think through the exploration of this character, the universe, honestly, I have good intent of what type of message I'm trying to spread. I really do believe that. So I don't think God will strike me down anytime soon. Hopefully never. Because I really do want to help people. At the end of the day, I think that's just that's my plot. I just want to help people. I don't care how. I don't care how much it will take. I really do believe that there's still some good in this world. And I feel like, if anything, if my characters and if this story and if DPR helps you find your way, then shit, man. I think we've done a fairly good job. I think that's ultimately the reason why we do things. That's a really good reminder, because for me too, I'm human, and as we all are, hopefully. I do go through my crazy ups and lows, But I always tell myself, I always say, hey, if you can't get through this, God, can you imagine everyone's face when they were looking up to you, or if they were rooting for you? Can you imagine their faces if you just couldn't pull through? The looks and the disappointment on everyone, none of this would matter. Everything we've built, everything DPR would have built, would go to shits. I would hate that so much. That would be so devastating. I don't think I could ever do that. So that's a good thought to have. Be responsible enough to the point where you can't do anything to yourself. I don't know if that's a good thing to preach, but if you're a responsible person. So anyway, someone just arrived. They said, they were asking what I'm talking about. I was just talking about how beautiful the sky was. Yes. But the sky is beautiful, but remember, the ground is also beautiful too. I would love to be in the sky, but I think I want to keep my legs planted for the time being. Anyway, so anything else I missed out, Ronald?
No, I think wish them a good night.
Okay, sorry. I think it's way past my talk. I think I talk too much, as I always do. So if, again, last summary, be excited for the EP. It's my first exploration of Insanity. You'll get to see how he is. I love the songs, so will you, hopefully. You don't have to love it, but hopefully you will. And what else am I going to say?
Stay safe.
Oh, yes.
Hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
It's hot.
Whatever that even means, stay hydrated.
Drink water.
Drink a lot of water. Spread love. You don't have to spread love. If you're trying to find love yourself and you're having a hard time, then just focus on yourself. Don't even bother looking at the person next to you. Focus on you. I just don't get people like that. Say, spread the love. Look out for yourself first. Number one, you gotta learn to love yourself. Even though it's hard, you gotta lie through your teeth. That's the only way. Projection is a scary thing, ladies and gentlemen. What you project, you always hear it all the time. Food for thought too. You are what you eat. But it's also, words are powerful. What you project is what you manifest. So you keep waking up, looking at that half asleep self of yours and telling that person that you're fucking gonna get through it. Because you will. You'll always find a way. You'll always find a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for me. As for me, I'm good. I'm good. If I'm not good, then what? I'm good. Te amo. 사랑해요. And again, be happy, or you don't have to be happy. Just try loving yourself a little bit, just a little bit. I know it's hard. It's you might be a pain in the ass to everybody else, but just try loving yourself. You'll be amazed at what you'll find out about yourself, or what you'll find there. You'll be amazed of how beautiful that is. Might be cringe as fuck, but hey, since when was it cringe to love oneself? The world's fucked up. That's when you know the world's fucked up. But if no one's gonna tell you, I'll tell you. Yeah, just love yourself. Because trust me, you have a lot of people that love you. Just love yourself. I'm trying to. We all are. But fuck, man, I think that's the whole life journey. That's the whole purpose of this. But hey, another thing. Sorry, I keep saying but hey. You guys help remind me to love myself. I think that's the most important key message here. Which is why I am... Which is why I'm dedicating this to all of you. So, good night, ladies and gentlemen. As tomorrow, I can't wait to turn off with my Indonesian dreamers. I cannot wait to see you all. Cheer as loud as you guys can when we get up on stage. Cheer for Cream, Arctic, Live. They're all excited to see you guys. So please make all the noise you can. If your voice goes out, throat candies are always good. What else is really good? Grapes? I don't know if grapes are good. But yeah, that's a good point. Someone said, love myself enough so I could start to love you. There's a valid point in that. If you don't have love to give around, if you don't have love to give to yourself, you don't have love to give to anybody else. At that point, I think you're just bottling it up and you're lying to yourself. So, smile. Even though if you don't want to, just smile. Force yourself to smile. Because if you're not going to smile, then what? You're going to sulk. So choose one. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you loved this live. I sure did. Again, what better place to do it? And see you guys tomorrow. Show some love to Peanut Butter and Tears. 좋은 꿈 꿔요. 그리고 저는 내일 재밌는 공연 하러 갑니다. Dear Insanity coming out. When is it coming out?
Soon.
Do you know the dates? I'm sure the dates came out. Coming out near stores near you. It's coming out soon. But anyway, tell your friends about the EPR. They'll love it. All right, peace. All right, I'm really going now. Okay, bye bye.